Hey guys. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you. Here's our learning target for the day. So it is, I am learning place value up to the 100 millions. So if you guys were able to pick up your packet Friday or any day this week, you were given a dry erase sheet that has place value on it. So you are able to use dry erase markers on this and it will come off. You may have to use like a Lysol wipe or a baby wipe if it starts getting dingy. So I have kind of put that up here on the screen. Now you'll notice on yours, you also have a decimal period and the decimals on here. So you will not need to know these today. So you can either take a blank sheet of paper and cover those. So you only see the ones up to the 100,000s or up to the billions. So I've kind of done that on this one. So if you look, what I've done is I've taken off those decimals, which you can hide, and then I've only left the ones, the thousands, the millions, and that billions. So as a fifth grader, you are responsible for learning up to the 100 millions. So as a fifth grade teacher, I thought, well, hey, let's take it just a teeny bit more and we'll do billions. We'll have the billions on there. So before we do that, I have a video I would like for you guys to watch. It is a little, if you've ever heard the song called Rude by Magic, this is kind of a parody about place value.
Today we will learn about how to find the value of teachers. I sit confused, wondering how the one is worth more than two. Teacher said, don't worry, it's easy. Here's what you got to do. Start from a decimal and you move to the left. You got the ones and tens, then the hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s, and finally we are at millions. You gotta know your place value. Don't you know what to do? You gotta know your place value.
So I'm going to pause it there for a second because I really do like this one, because when I was telling you guys last week about our place values, I used apartment complexes. So actually on these, they look like little houses. So I really like that. Now this song only goes up to 100 millions, so they will not actually say the billions on there, but we'll talk about this in just a second. Let me let this play all the way through.
We can solve anything. We must find its identity. Multiply it correctly. By the content you'll see. You found the place value. I hate to say this, I have no clue. Don't get this at all. What happens when? What do I do? To the right of a decimal, solve it the same way. Remember it starts with 10.
All right, we're going to stop there because we're not going to do decimals yet. So when I teach decimals, we'll listen to the rest of that song. So let's go back to this. I'm actually going to take my laptop apart and make it a tablet really quick. There it went. All right, so it's going to be a weird view that you see of me in a second. I'm going to make it tiny. So if you look at this, here is the place value chart. So I'm actually going to draw on this in red. So I'm going to make up a number. So I'm just going to go up to the thousands. So let's do 3,921. So there are three different forms that we are going to talk about. There's the standard form, expanded form, and the written form. So when we are talking about the standard form, that's just the plain old number. So my plain old number is 3,921. Okay, so here's where it gets a little tricky, is when we talk about expanded form. So we're going to start at the largest place value. So that is this 3. That 3 is the digit, but I want to know what is the value of that digit. So that 3 is in the thousands place. So how much is 3 thousands? Well, you're literally saying it. 3 thousands is 3,000. So to write it in expanded form, you will write out 3,000. So we've done that one. So then we go to the next largest place value, which is where this 9 digit is. Well, that 9 is in the hundreds place. Well, what is the value of 9 hundredths? So you will be adding these together. 9 hundredths is 900. Okay, go to the next largest place value. There is a 2 in the tens place. 2 tens is 20. If you do not know, you can skip count by tens 2 times. 10, 20. Then 1 is 1. So if I asked you to write 3,921 in expanded form, you would give me this right here. 3,000 plus 900 plus 20 plus 1, which then ultimately equals 3,921. Very good. All right, let's do that in written form. So written form is literally exactly what you say. So if I go back and I say 3,921, you will write exactly the words that come out of your mouth. So I'm going to say it again. 3,921. So I want you to say it with me. So go ahead and let's start. 3,921. So let's write that. The first thing I say is 3. 3. After that, I said the word thousand. Do not make fun of my handwriting. I'm writing with my finger. So 3,000. After that, I said 3,900. So 900. So that's what I've said so far. 3,921. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. Anytime you have a number that you're saying in the tens and ones place that ends up being 2 numbers, so the numbers in the tens and the ones is called 21. When you have 2 different words, you will put a hyphen between those 2. So you will say 3,921. So that is the written form. So let's go ahead and we'll try another one. Let's change the color up for a second. Let's do this blue. Let's make it a larger number. So we went to the thousands here. Let's go up to the 100,000s. So let's do 572,106. Wow, that's a large number. So the first thing you want to do is write the standard form. Standard form is the plain old way you write it. So you can rewrite 572, got to remember that comma, 1,106. That is standard form. Expanded form is when I pull out each of these place values and tell me the value of the digit in that place value. So you start with the largest place value. The largest place value that I have for this number is the 100,000s. So how much is that 5 in the 100,000 spot? How much is 500,000s? Well, you're literally saying it. It is 500,000. To write that, you will do 500,000. Okay, you put a plus sign between. Go to the next largest place value, which is this 7. How much is 7 10,000s? Well, what is 7 tens? If you do not know, you can skip count 7 times. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It is not only 70, it is 70,000. So 70, comma, 1,000. Do your plus sign. The next one are my thousands place. How much is 2 thousands? Well, it is 2 thousands. Go ahead and do that addition symbol. Next is your 1 in the hundredths place. How much is 1 hundredths? Well, it is 100. Next is this 0. How much is 0 tens? If I have 0 of anything, is that anything at all? No, that is nothing. So how do you show nothing? You use the number 0. Do the addition symbol. Next is this 6. How much is 6 ones? Well, if I have 6 $1 bills, that is only 6 total. Put the equal sign, and 500,000 plus 70,000 plus 2,000 plus 100 plus 0 plus 6 gives you 572,106. Now, I'm a little anxious about this next one because this is going to be a lot of words. So I've shrunk my screen because I will need some extra room. So let's draw it in this blue again. So written form, you are going to say, or excuse me, you are going to write exactly what you say. So when I say this number, I say it as 572,106. So let's do that. 500,000. Now that's a lot just for that first digit. All I've done is tell me how to say that 500,000. Next is 72,000. So 72,000. Now here is the number 72. You put a hyphen between those. 72,106. 106. So that's exactly how I would say it. 500,000, 72,106. All right, let's do one more. So let's go all the way up to the millions. We may actually do a couple more. So let's do 300, whoops, I gotta touch it. 392,502,617. Whoa, what a number. Think about if you had that much money. We would literally be millionaires. All right, so let's go ahead and write that out. 391,502,617. That is the standard form, the plain old way to write it. So now let's do the expanded form. So the expanded form, we start with the largest place value, which is the 100 millions. So how much is 300 millions? It's exactly what you said. 300 millions. Look at all those zeros. Wow. How do you know how many zeros to put? Well, the 3 is here in the 100 millions. You will put however many place values to the right you have. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros. Very nice. All right, we add. The next place value is this 10 millions, which we have a 9. So how much is 9 10 millions? Well, we don't say 9 10 millions. How much are 9 tens? 9 tens are 90. So that would be 90 million. So 90 million. Wow, look at all those zeros. So how did I know how many zeros to put? My 9 is here in the 10 millions. However many place values I have to the right, I count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7. I'm sorry, guys, I counted wrong. It's 7. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros behind my 9. All right, let's do our next one. That 1 digit is in the millions place. So how much is 1 millions? That is 1 million. Go ahead and add. Next place value is this 5, which is in the 100,000s. How much is 500,000? It is 500,000. Add. Next is this 0. 0 10,000s. 0 is nothing. What number do you use for nothing? You use a 0. You add. Next is this 2, which is in the thousands place. How much is 2 thousands? It is 2,000. Next is this 6. 600s is 600. Add. Next is this 110. 110 is 10. And next is my 7 ones. 7 ones is 7 equals that standard form. So this 300 million plus 90 million plus 1 million plus 500,000 plus 0 plus 2,000 plus 600 plus 10 plus 7 equals 391,502,617. Whoa, that is a lot. All right, let's go ahead and do the written form. So the written form is exactly how I say it. So I said 391 million. So we have to write that exactly as I said it. I'm going to pull out a little bit so I have more room to write. So 391 million. Okay. Next is this 502. So 502,000. 502,617. 617. Very good. All right, guys, that's all I'll be doing today. You all did great. What we'll be doing later is our math page that we have. So make sure you come to 11:30 for math.